are hot.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gandair.
Oh man,
Welcome.
I am Chobra.
We are going to game 2 of the finals of the DominateDominion the final battle. And man, the game before this was so awesome.
That was, oh man. You gotta go watch the VODs, catch the odd shots, do whatever it takes, because I remember there was one game where it came down to like a 1 to 10, and then they kept trading like points back when we were counting regularly. But that was just impressive on a whole nother level because they held it, stuck in queue, held it for over 200 points or something along those lines. So congrats to them. They are on the right side this time, so they will be on the red team. And it will be Salt Miners on the blue side trying to mount a comeback to tie it up 1-1 in this best of three.
Yes, we are seeing Theo banned again. Leona being banned. Well, of course you ban Leona now. Oh man. Do not let that Leona through. Not even a little bit.
They took the Darius away also, and then Mirkwoodia just insta-locks a Katarina.
I don't know about
Um,
that as a pick that early.
That's super crazy. But hey, if they can mount a 1 to 200 comeback, I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt and get my hopes up for a show.
I am concerned for my safety.
Well, I mean, now, I mean, in general, you want to pick a lot of CC anyway because you're constantly skirmishing, but with a cat there, you kind of definitely want to pick a lot of crowd control for sure.
We have
Phoenix might be going for that Ahri again. Did have really good play last time.
seeing Ezreal being highlighted as well. Ezreal, who has had a lot of presence in this tournament so far. We'll see if they decide to lock it in or not. This is game 2 of the finals. It could be the last game.
Could be.
Or there could be one more game.
We will never know. It does switch to the Maokai. I was gonna say Bletic. I'm playing that Maokai. Did play very well. I mean, that's the thing, is that it's not like the Salt Miners didn't play well. They played very well, especially in the first half, and they didn't exactly play poorly in the second half. They just, I think, got a little flustered as the timer started to narrow down more and more. But Maokai, and then the switch up from Talon over to Ahri for Phoenix, going back to the first game we casted for them. Had really nice charms and overall just really good pickoffs. Should be good both for Cat and Graves. We'll see if they pick out any more straight up damage. Oh, the J4. Are we going to see the J4 come out? Oh my.
That is a Vayne locked in. And Vayne has had some... I don't know how to describe Vayne's presence in the tournament so far today. Is that Vayne has shown that she can do some damage, but has not really gotten to get carried away. Now we have a Jarvan, and we have a Katarina. Now, if J4 ults people and Katarina stand outside of it, is that a knife party? Is that what we call that? Because I know if you fill it with fire, it's called a brick oven. And if you fill it with void stuff, it's a microwave oven. So if you throw a bunch of knives in it, does it become like a knife party?
Could be.
I know if you have two or more ADCs outside of it, it becomes a shooting range.
I mean, at this point, I think it really just might turn into a circus with all the bullets and bolts and knives.
Man, don't say that. Shaco's not banned.
Oh, true. Okay, so
let's see.
The Lux locked in, and then the Talon was highlighted. I mean, Talon also not bad for Katarina because you can get the interrupt, even though it's no longer a full silence. But Ezreal looks like it's going to be the pick because they do need a little bit more longer range. And Ezreal has longer reach than Vayne and Graves with the Mystic shots.
I know that it's Shaco, but I've always liked Shaco better. It just sounds more fun to say. Thank you, but I prefer it my way. Friends in the chat. A Zac. Well, we haven't
Okay.
seen a lot of Zac.
Zac,
So if
I
we
mean,
put Zac in the
pretty
J4 ult, is that monster blood or is that too copywritten to say?
Oh, well, I mean, everything's a little iffy when we're in the world of Twitch streaming, right? So it's
Yeah.
just
And Runeterra, as we've discovered, is a weird place, you know, I mean,
that is true.
the lore
It-
is not what you think it is.
It's just, once Echo entered, like everything changed. You just go back in time, change a couple bits of your own history,
Yes.
and you're back in the
You
game.
move a few letters around. Oh man, that's what we should have done. If we just moved around a couple letters in the terms of use every time, we'd have ranked Dominion already. Why didn't we
There you
think of
go.
that?
Oh, I mean,
No one would have noticed
Now
until it
it's
was
too
too late. We just had to move a few letters each patch.
you know that's there's some people have employed the trick. I actually don't know if it really works reliably anymore, because airline reservations are much stricter these days. But you could reserve under like a name, and then if you wanted to give it to someone else, or if you were buying for someone else, you would just call in and be like, "Oh, by the way, my name was misspelled," and you would just slowly change one letter at a time each call,
Oh wow.
and then it would just be under someone else's name by the end of it.
That's
I have heard this. I have never done this trick myself, by the way. So if it is illegal, I am not admitting it to it because I have never done it. Like I actually haven't, but
I can
I've been
see
told
why
this
that
quite
would work. That is some very clever social engineering.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Like,
I'm gonna try it. Fuck it.
so I've heard that. You know, whether you want to try it, it is
It
is at your
what
own
do you
expense.
do once you end up with like 3 vowels in a row?
Well, you gotta be smart about that, I would assume.
I guess
I'm
you can
sure
only change
can't.
some names to other names.
Right. You know, you could definitely, and especially if it's like, for instance, like a Christopher to a Christine, wouldn't be too hard,
True, that's a thing.
right? Yeah. There you go.
You could
So-
probably get Christine, like Christine, turned into. You could probably get that turned into, like Krista with a K. Via enough changes. This would actually, you know what? This would be a really cool board game, actually.
What?
No, think about it. Think about it. It's I don't know like how, but that'd be the game mechanic. We'd have to figure out how to make like the victory and failure state for the game. But imagine if that was the point, is you were a spy or something like that, and you were trying to get like your agent
Okay.
into the country, and then you slowly had to keep changing out letters in
I'm
something.
okay with that.
And it
I'm
was
okay
like
with
you
that.
gave people a list of like 10 things, and they'd look at it and see if it was okay or not, and they'd like guess which thing you misspelled, and they would kick that one out. And if you managed to change the name before they kick out all the entries, then you win, something like that.
This is not a bad idea. Everyone, please go over to the Kickstarter link, and then you can fund Gandair and my amazing.
By the way,
board game
mini
idea.
Ritz crackers are amazing. Just so you know, mini Ritz sandwiches.
We've had this conversation before.
Yes, we have.
We have. They are
Yes, we
amazing.
have.
They are amazing. But it was like, it was a little blip in my brain as soon as you said it. I was like, man, I haven't talked
There was
about
a team
Ritz
named
mini
Mini Ritz
sandwich.
crackers.
That's what it was.
That's what it
yeah.
was.
And then we went on a huge tangent about how great they are. Because
And
they
then
are
we
great.
started talking about other snack foods for like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah. Good old days.
Yeah, let's not be on topic. Hey, we don't need to explain the meta that's ending anyway. Ooh, too soon.
Oof. Ugh, that does
Sad.
hurt, but I mean we're also waiting for the 3-minute delay here, so it's just about wrapping up and we'll be going into it. It is 1-0 in favor of Stuck in Queue. We'll see if they can pull off another miracle to keep themselves alive or even just take the lead from the start. It is up to them, and if Salt Miners can bring it back, then we'll go on to game 3 because it is best of 3 here in the finals. This is the last match, ladies and gentlemen.
Potentially the last match. Don't give me that last match. Don't jinx it.
No, it's the well.
Wait,
okay.
no, you said match. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
wrong.
I am right.
My bad. You are totally right. A match is the
So.
series of games. I effed up.
Here we go.
Introducing
Let's,
these two teams once again for this next game of this match. We have Stuck in Queue versus the Salt Miners. The Salt Miners on the left side in this game, Stuck in Queue on the right side this game. The Salt Miners' team is going to be AVietDude playing as Ezreal, Bletic playing as Darius, Fenix MG playing as Ahri, Hyxios playing as Maokai, and now you see me playing as Steel Legion Lux. I am one half of your commentators. I am Gandair, and casting with me is...
Chobra introducing Stuck in Queue. It will be Mirkwoodia playing Katarina, Nafiti on Jarvan IV, zuultra featuring Vayne, MonsterSS4 playing Graves, and TinCanned jumping in as Zac. TinCanned also notably... Oh, actually, never mind. I was going to call TinCanned out for not having a skin, but Phoenix does not. Oh, Hyxios doesn't either. It's just all these new splash arts that are throwing me off. I'm sorry.
Riot's art team's just that good. You can't even tell what's a skin and what's not anymore.
A lot of the new splash updates, whenever they do them, they are really cool. They add a little bit more flair to them. Although I do miss the old Ezreal splash arts. But I think that's just because Ezreal was one of the first champions I like really learned to play, along with Twisted Fate. So I have a bit of nostalgia bias there.
My first two characters that I really learned to play were Kassadin and then Katarina.
Ah.
Kassadin was before I played Dominion, and then Katarina is when I started playing Dominion. I actually didn't play that much Cass in Dominion at all. I didn't find out he was good until after I'd already hurt my elbows and couldn't play. And I'm like, no, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I take care of myself? I could have been a Cass spammer like No-Namer.
Just counting down for these stairs to complete on the platform, and
seeing
then we'll
boots,
see.
Seeing Prospector's items, seeing Graves. What does he think he is? Talith PA? 4 long swords? Opening with a bunch of long swords?
I like it. Going bot with it, too. Huh.
Alright, we're gonna have Graves against Darius. Interesting.
That could, it could be disastrous for Graves, I feel. I think it's hard for it to turn disastrous for Darius. But we'll see. Graves does have good clear, though. Because the auto attacks are now 4 bullets, and you can keep shoving them back.
Red teams capture the drill.
Oh, Zac jumping in at the top, though. Gets Now You See Me. Now You See Me has been cut off. Has to flash over the wall. Nice snare to equalize things for just a little bit. And now everyone's regrouped again. Health about equal on both sides.
A little bit of the poke war beginning here, but it looks like they're trying to posture for a team fight up above it. Although that doesn't give them a lot of range to retreat at.
Oh, TinCanned trying to leap in, but does get juked by AVietDude. Meanwhile, J4 goes down. Nafiti not there to help. Mirkwoodia gets snared. Does help get 1 kill. Has to jump out. Successfully does so. TinCanned now going into his passive flops. Ooh! AVietDude.
PvE time, guys.
Right on top.
There we go. And they are able to chase Cat away.
Yeah, that's kind of the rough spot I think about Cat, is that her, her iconic move and her biggest benefit is her ult. And yeah, you can say everyone's ult is strong, but for instance, like Ezreal isn't known for his ult. His ult hurts, but that's not what he's known for. And Vayne, sure, it boosts, but again, known for other stuff. But Cat, like, you really can't do much because you got to get multiple resets to utilize all your other skills really well, and you're only going to do that if you're holding multiple people at the same time.
It is a waiting game with Katarina.
Yeah,
it really is very much that. And if your team cannot open up a fight, it's very difficult to engage with Cat.
So we'll see how that works out. Monster does get caught, doesn't have a way out, and bottom, and that 2v1 gank. Now, it did get the neutral on the quarry, so that buys Graves some time. Shouldn't have to use his revive.
And Zac going over the wall, connects with Ahri. Cat moves in for a little bit of damage, flashes out, and a big old Maokai in the middle of this whole fight. Gets condemned. Cat, a little bit of damage. Throws a knife, a little bit of damage. And Cat's just doing a little chip damage here. You can see her hang around on the edge of the fight.
Oh,
Shunpo's out. Good escape from her.
Zuultra, ooh, not enough. Not enough to work with there at the top side. Now that we talk about it, actually, they all need a lot of time to really build stuff up here. I mean, same with Jarvan, unless you get a kill first. Vayne needs some time to build up. Stuck in Queue may have chosen a lineup where they might not even get to shine before the game ends.
Graves in the bottom seeming to do okay against Darius. So far, that true damage may come to be the ruin of Graves later on in the game. They are positioning for, securing the Storm Shield for the team. Katarina's looking for it. And will be able to get it.
Now.
Has her 6. Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh, she'll be
okay.
fine. She'll be fine.
Yeah,
follow
definitely
that Lux
pull up. There is a big fight going up top. She jumps up there. She might be able to turn things around. In fact, they're already winning it. Does Chumpo over. Doesn't use Death Lotus yet. There we go. Pick one up. Get the reset. Jump onto AVietDude. AVietDude now in trouble. Goes down to Nafiti. Nafiti going for the quick little Dragon Strike to help secure the kill.
Well, that was awkward.
Oh, yeah, that didn't work out so well. Nafiti's just going to play the zoning game while Zuultra tries to get the full channel. To get to neutralize Zuultra, got to watch out. All right, nice timing. Minions are coming up. And so is TinCanned. They should be able to secure this. The question is for how long as they lose the Boneyard.
How long can Mirkwoodia delay in the bottom as well? Bottom is neutral for the moment. It is also the quest objective. They really don't want to get that. Good job, Mirkwoodia, clicking on the tower to stop the channel.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. And they have chased them away.
Topside not looking so good. The Nafiti super low gets picked off. That's a double kill for AVietDude. Now chasing forward. Now you see me. Yeah, they don't want to challenge Vayne up there where they can't see her just yet. Maybe with Hyxios' help, though. Okay, nice sapling in the brush. AVietDude can actually challenge this.
Aggressive arcane shift in to close that out. They're going to secure the top. Zac can't do anything about it by himself. And Katarina is recalling. Probably has enough gold to buy something. Let's see what she picks up. Riley's first item. No boots. Interesting.
Okay. I mean, I think at this point, finishing the Riley's is a little more useful. But we'll see. Because this makes her...
I have a distant wonder if this is going to be like health AP Cat. Which was a build that worked on old Katarina very well. But... I don't know how well it will perform or even how you would build for it here. The Riley's opening could just simply be, oh, I have health and I get free damage reduction from Shenpo.
Right.
We'll see how it goes as the game goes on.
I mean, it also helps in these cases. Because the enemy does have a lot of poke and a lot of range CC. They got the slows from the saplings, slow from Lux, snare from Lux. So it might just help kind of equalize that a bit. But again, the trouble is Zac and J4 both have to jump in, and they just need to trust that Vayne and Cat can follow up. Zac does get separated. AVietDude has that Storm Shield. That's gonna hurt. All right, Mirkwoodia's gotta watch out. Gotta wait for the perfect time. This might be it. There's a Death Lotus. Gets one kill. Goes for the reset. Goes for the second. AVietDude's still alive though. Mirkwoodia gets exhausted. Goes down. Zuultra has to come in to try to pick him off. Flashes forward. Secures the kill. Now you see me a little low on mana. Doesn't have a follow-up.
Oh my gosh, that magic exhaust, I think just saved Zuultra.
That was pretty big, and TinCanned gonna get snared, though. Zuultra doesn't have a way out of here. Zuultra should get picked off eventually by Hyxios. Could hope for a very slick condemn play, but Ahri's also coming out, so... Ooh, okay, well, you're gonna be seen right around the corner. Aww. I mean, there really wasn't an ideal place there.
Another trade. It was one of those trades that was messy where neither side clearly won, but because of that, the top under their control remained under their control. If the teams tie and the defending team can't push, the other team's effectively won, even if it's a similar number of deaths and both teams have to back, as long as the windmill is still under their control. So you can get into these weird exchanges like they just did and have it be completely okay. Because even if they tie, since they hold the objective, we'll see how it goes from here. Lux scouting for her team. Using that Lucid Singularity, leaving it there for a while. Zac dives through. Where's the follow-up for Zac, though? J4 dives through. Mirkwoodia trying to come up from the bottom. Dodges out away from the Ahri charm. In the process, J4 is going to live through that.
Monster's coming in for the flank. Does get charmed, though, and AVietDude has to change his focus just to save Ahri. That does mean they need to back off a little bit. And is this the
Zac
point where...
top, get the windmill.
Really long range, nice interrupts from both Ezreal and Lux. Yeah, they gotta spread out.
Ew.
Oh, Zac actually jumping in. should have his passive, but this does seem a little risky. There's some Deathlos. Doesn't have his passive, actually. Oh, they do get the kill, but Cat gets picked off. Zuultra going for the 1v1 against Ahri. Actually just want to back off because you don't have backup on the way. Your team is busy with the Boneyard. They didn't want to lose that quest objective, rightly so.
Lux's ult timing hurt her there, but thankfully Ahri was able to show up and defend the windmill for them by chasing Vayne away. Bomb part has been equalized now, and J4 is still hanging around in that area of the map. He's looking for it. He doesn't really have an opening yet. Darius smells something. He doesn't know what that smell is, but he's afraid of it. Cat coming down as well. Maokai still hanging around the upper part of the map, but both teams seem to be descending lower and lower on. Katarina goes in for Darius, of all people.
Okay, they gotta get the channel. There we go. Monster starts it. True shot only hitting one member. There's a nice interrupt. Oh, Mirkwoodia just gets deleted by Lux. Got caught right in the crosshairs of those lasers, and Nafiti now trying to play the zoning game, but TinCanned already separated. Zuultra comes in a little too late to this fight and will get sandwiched by all 5 members. The quest objectives remain the same, and now the Salt Miners, they're trying to turn it around themselves. They've gotten a bunch of kills. They forced the revives, but if they can still get the neutral here, they might be able to continue the fight and maybe secure that quest.
Having to fall back from the quest objective. Seems like they don't want to commit too hard to it, especially considering the entire enemy team just came back to life and went bottom. We'll see what happens. Ezreal has seen everything and wants to leave.
Yep, nice poke by him just to stall them a little bit. A couple members at half health. Phoenix needs to watch out.
It's a big minion wave brewing by the drill that I don't know if it's capable of a neutral or not.
Ooh, it does look huge, actually.
Jarvan is on his way in what seems to be him defending it.
It's going down pretty quick. Yeah, get some knockups. There we go. We'll be able to defend it for now, but he's gonna need to stick around. So they're gonna shift their focus back up top. I mean, the only reason it went bottom was because Stuck in Q, I think, felt that maybe getting the quest would be the answer for them to mount a comeback. And Salt Miners was merely responding. They're in no rush to get the quest right now, so they will respond also by going over to the windmill once again.
Lux poking her head out, not being punished for it, thankfully for her. And they're collapsing down towards the bottom part of the map again.
Yep. All right. They're just trying to play
quest.
that guerrilla warfare.
Oh,
okay.
Turning. Oh, the long road around? I don't think they're ready for that.
They were coming back down, so they go in. They get Hyxios real quick.
Nice.
They gotta pick and choose. Ooh, a nice jump onto Phoenix. Phoenix has to use his ult. Ahri's ultimate is down to flash forward just to stop Phoenix once again, and another slow. But they are committing 3 people to this chase. They'll eventually get it, but that means they didn't get to spend any time trying to secure the windmill.
Now, Jarvan has kept people busy up there, which means they're sweeping up towards the top, that advance up there.
Oh, the BD does go down, but Lux's ult is down. Mirkwoodia goes for a Death Lotus, doesn't get the kill yet. Zac buying time with his passive, dodges the true shot barrage with the Shunpo. Mirkwoodia running very low. He needs to watch out, there's the minions. Oh, man.
So close. Ezreal with the triple kill. AVietDude picking that up in the top part of the map. Zac getting denied on coming back to life. That fight went from one side of the map fully to the other. Graves having to fall back. The rest of his team has been defeated. He knows that they're probably going to come down there for him. And you see him there hitting the active to run away. Over at the drill, Jarvan has to defend against it. He does have a Hydra. So he is able to get the wave clear on. And Zac returning now. All the members of both teams are up. The Salt Mines have a firm grip over the map. Zac goes in. Katarina does a little bit of damage there. Someone gets picked off. Lux back to some of the platform now. And Maokai being stalked and defeated. Zac, oh, she hits the Spirit Rush on her way out. Jarvan around on the bottom.
Oh, a nice laser coming out from Luxo. And the true shot barrage. Everyone's so low. There goes one. Now 3 left, but they're all just 1 skill away from dying. There's a snare onto TinCanned, but he still gets the knockup, so Mirkwoodia jumps in. TinCanned actually regenerating all the way through this, still lives through his ultimate. Mirkwoodia eventually goes down, but zuultra now caught in the entire middle of the fight, goes down 3v1. TinCanned now simply trying to buy time as they were getting pressured down in the boneyard.
The amount of health that they had was just the smallest amount left over after they received 2 AoE line effect ults back to back, and that really hurt them, taking the laser and the true shot barrage. It was a slow cleanup, so they didn't really get to sweep and move across, but they're still in the dominant position on the map with control of the windmill, and they've just been slowly ticking down points this entire time. What's coming up? Leading the charge from the speed shrine, check the loop singularity, Mao following up. J4 goes in, drops the ultimate, there's the ultimate Katarina.
And he's gonna continue following through. Now it's 3v1. They get AVietDude. They might as well just go ahead and start channeling on the fighting. No, they know the revives are coming back out. So smartly, they just run to the windmill as Fenix is actually getting bothered by TinCanned. TinCanned just gonna keep that Ahri out. Ahri will pick up the health relic. Can they get the neutralize up here? They need it. They're already down to 50 points. This isn't the time to try to set records for a 1-400 comeback. Stuck in Q needs to make something happen right now. But Katarina is down. Zuultra cut out just a little bit. Actually gets snared by Twisted Advance. Still will be able to get the kill onto Hyxios eventually. TinCanned barely buffed up right now in terms of tankiness. But Zuultra still gets just demolished by AVietDude in that more or less 1v1 with their teammates jumping around. Ezreal now 15-4 and 15. Whoa! Mirkwoodia! Surprise, surprise, over the wall.
Oh, nice dodge on that. That would have been the end of you, Mirkwoodia. What? Help. Mirkwoodia, I'm scared.
Oh,
good
okay.
dodge again.
What?
Katarina did not... She didn't know what she wanted to do there.
Yeah, I think she wasn't quite sure because she was like, am I going to die anyway? Should I just go back and try to fight? And then she was like, maybe not.
I think the first one was looking for the ult, but seeing it still had 7 seconds on cooldown.
Yeah.
But I looked at it as she started running away, it was at 13. Unless I can't read, in which case, disregard everything I said. Moving into the middle of the map, J4, once Lux, gets snared. Double tank thing works for advantage sometimes. zuultra in the back, she's chipping away at Maokai. And Jarvan goes for Ahri to keep her out. And, oh dear, wow, Vayne, nice dodge. zuultra, whoa, that awareness.
Not enough, though. I mean, she got picked out right away by Hyxios, got exhausted. Here comes the Death Lotus, though. That's a double. Mirkwoodia with the resets. Already 2 kills, just 8 seconds on another Death Lotus. She could actually turn this around 2v1. 100% doable. Oh, but not if you get hit by the charm. Oh, what a Zonia stasis.
Ow. It's the worst moment when that happens. zuultra is going to neutral the windmill. zuultra has had some good character control, dodged some things that I didn't think she was going to dodge this game. Able to secure the windmill.
All right.
Don't do this to me again. Or actually, do it. I want it.
Do it.
16 to 410. It's more or less kind of on the same scale. We'll see how this one turns out. But they finally get it. Now, this whole time, we haven't really had to pay attention to bot because it's been just back and forth. Darius and Graves finally trade 1-for-1, but it was towards the boneyard, so we'll see if they want to shift their focus. The quest still remains bot side. They're going to sandwich AVietDude and Fenix, but J4 all alone. No one was there to follow up because they went for Lux on the top side. Poor Jarvan gets ditched by his teammates. They still don't get the kill. Mirkwoodia barely alive. They can't continue fighting. Zac actually jumps it a little too far. It is going to get picked out by both Fenix and AVietDude. Passive goes down, but again, no follow-up from the side of Stuck in Q.
Jarvan,
it's a nice clear,
has been able to get back to the top point in time.
Okay. Oh, bottom though. Bletic alive with only 130 health. Back up top. The fight. They need to win this one. We're Stuck in Q. Nafiti goes in. zuultra tries to follow through for some condemns, but doesn't get it. But the Death Lotus will help. There is the stasis. But that is the countdown. And GG as Darius was able to secure the boneyard and quicken the process just a little bit.
Not just quicken the process. They really needed to secure that. And what I feel is that they did not remember is that the quest objective does an instant 20 damage to the Nexus.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, man.
They really needed that bottom point. They did not stop him from capturing it.
You're right, the instant 20. Well, we have a series at the very least.
We are going to game 3. Do you have time to grab Whataburger? No. Stay at your computer, Crudall. Stay here. You do not have time to go to Whataburger.
Whataburger does sound good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I've only had Whataburger once in my life.
I've gone there a couple times. There's not really any near me. They're all right. I like them.
I was visiting Texas at the time, and I tried it. And I
went
had no
to one in
idea.
Texas with Zamike.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we went
There
there
you
from LG, we stopped there on the way from the
Ah.
airport. No, I think we stopped there on the way from the airport, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I had no idea like what it was, whether it was a big chain or not, because it doesn't really exist on the far East Coast nor the far West Coast, it seems. And then I tried it, loved it, but never had a chance to go back.
Taking a look at the post-game lobby screen. AVietDude Ezreal, 16 kills. It's a respectable amount. Had a good presence in that game. And zuultra, I feel a little bad for zuultra because there were a lot of nice tumble dodges and really fluid-looking stutter step shots throughout that game. But I feel like at the very end there, a little bit of their... I just went there.
Say it.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. I bought Arby's before the cast, and my girlfriend just walked in with more Arby's, and she had no idea I went there. That's weird.
Oh, Arby's. I haven't had Arby's in so long.
It's really funny we were talking about fast food, and then that happened. But,
Oh,
yeah, with
man.
zuultra was on it with the stutter step forward autos and being able to dodge Lux's singularities and tumble out of, in particular, that laser was a really notable moment. And it seemed like near the end there, Zac and J4 got split up a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit.
The end fight highlighted it the most, but as I thought about in the middle when they were fighting for the relics in the center, the storm shields, they also got split apart on the top bottom of that and things, and it was... Yeah, that's something I didn't think about until just now.
I mean, it's always tricky because both J4 and Zac can cover quite a bit of distance, and if they go separate ways or if Zac overshoots a slingshot, it can result in turmoil. And it did a few times, just quite unfortunately.
Okay, we have officially one more game to bring to you, and I don't want to. I want to stay here in my Dominion with everybody, and I just want to like play this. But there's one more game for this tournament, and we will see who wins it. In just a moment here, we're gonna put that lobby together right now.